Welcome to our exploration of the cutting-edge world of sustainable homes. In this video, we'll showcase the 6 most innovative and effective structures leading the charge in green living, from 3D printed designs to ultra-efficient modular housing. But it's not all sunshine and eco-friendly vibes. The video will also highlight 2 initiatives that have missed the mark on sustainability. Join us as we uncover what makes these homes exceptional, and what mistakes to avoid in the quest for a greener future. 1. Icon's House Zero. Pioneering 3D printed green living. House Zero by Icon in Austin, Texas, is turning heads in 2024 for its boundary-pushing approach to sustainable housing. Built using Icon's Vulcan 3D printer, the house was completed in under 2 weeks and used 60% less waste than traditional construction methods, as reported by the company this February. The home is made with Lavacrete, a proprietary material with a carbon footprint 30% lower than standard concrete, and it maintains superior insulation, reducing energy use for heating and cooling by up to 40%. Solar panels on the roof supply around 85% of the home's energy needs, according to a recent feature in Architectural Digest. The design incorporates passive cooling through strategic window placement and thick exterior walls, minimizing reliance on air conditioning during Texas summers. Rainwater harvesting and a graywater recycling system allow the house to use 50% less water than conventional homes in the region. House Zero serves as a prototype for future developments in 3D printed, net zero housing, and Icon has already announced plans to scale up production with a 100-home community breaking ground in 2025. 2. Mighty Buildings Oakland Community. Zero Carbon, Prefab Innovation. Mighty Buildings' new Oakland community, which opened for residents in January 2025, is the world's first entirely zero-carbon prefab neighborhood. According to a March 2025 report in Fast Company, each home uses a patented stone composite that eliminates the need for traditional concrete, cutting carbon emissions by 70%. The homes are manufactured off-site and assembled in less than a week, slashing construction waste by 80% compared to standard builds. All electricity needs are met by rooftop solar panels, and home batteries allow residents to store excess energy for nighttime use or grid outages. A study by the Rocky Mountain Institute in February 2025 found that the community's homes use 45% less energy than the California average. Water-saving features, such as dual-flush toilets and xeriscape gardens, further reduce environmental impact. The development is a model for future carbon-neutral housing, receiving recognition from the U.S. Green Building Council as one of 2025's most innovative green developments. 3. The Edge Amsterdam. Smart technology meets extreme efficiency. The Edge in Amsterdam, completed in late 2024, has been called the world's smartest and most sustainable office to residential conversion. According to a December 2024 report in The Guardian, the building uses over 28,000 sensors to monitor lighting, temperature, and occupancy, automatically adjusting conditions to minimize energy use. The Edge generates more energy than it consumes, thanks to a massive array of solar panels and advanced heat recovery systems, achieving a BREEAM score of 98.4%. Apartments use smart glass that tints based on sunlight, cutting cooling needs by 25%. The building's rainwater capture system supplies all non-potable water, and green roofs foster biodiversity while improving insulation. Residents can track their energy consumption in real time via an app, encouraging further conservation. In 2025, the Dutch government cited the Edge as a model for sustainable urban redevelopment, highlighting its blend of tech and eco-friendly design. 4. Z-Pods Bristol. Affordable, modular, and ultra-efficient. Z-Pods, a UK-based company, launched its Bristol project in February 2025 to address both sustainability and the affordable housing crisis. Each pod home is built above existing car parks, using recycled steel and timber, with construction emissions 60% lower than conventional buildings. According to the BBC, the modular homes are insulated to Passivhaus standards, resulting in heating bills as low as £10 per month even during winter. Solar panels and air source heat pumps provide around 85% of each unit's annual energy needs, and triple glazed windows further reduce heat loss. The project also uses low-flow plumbing and rainwater harvesting to minimize water use. Residents are encouraged to participate in a community composting scheme. The pod's location on underutilized land makes them a cost-effective, green solution for urban environments, and the project recently secured funding for expansion to other UK cities. 5. Powerhouse New Zealand. Net positive, resilient by design. Powerhouse in Christchurch, New Zealand, has made headlines in 2024 for surpassing net zero standards. Each home produces 30% more energy than it uses, according to a January 2025 report in stuff.co.nz. The homes are constructed from locally sourced timber and recycled materials, earning a 6 Homestar rating, the highest in the country. Innovative features include a geothermal heat pump system and rooftop photovoltaic panels, which together supply all heating, cooling, and electricity needs. Rainwater is collected and filtered for use, and greywater is recycled for irrigation. Powerhouse survived major flooding in late 2024 without damage, thanks to its elevated, flood-resistant design. Indoor air quality is ensured by mechanical ventilation with heat recovery, reducing health risks for occupants. The project is being studied by the University of Canterbury as a blueprint for climate-resilient, energy-positive housing in disaster-prone regions. 6. The Greenhouse Berlin. Urban Sustainability in Action. Greenhouse, a residential block completed in Berlin in March 2025, combines eco-conscious design with urban density. According to Der Spiegel, the building uses cross-laminated timber, CLT, for the main structure, reducing embodied carbon by 50% compared to concrete. Extensive rooftop gardens provide habitat for pollinators and absorb rainwater, while green facades cool the building naturally during summer. Smart home systems, including occupancy sensors and remote climate control, help residents reduce energy use by 20%. The building is connected to Berlin's district heating network, which has shifted to 80% renewables as of April 2025. Communal spaces encourage shared resources, such as laundry and electric car charging, cutting per-person environmental impact. The Greenhouse project received the 2025 EU Sustainable Living Award for its holistic approach to green, community-focused living. 7. Missed the mark. The Hudson Yards, Smart Home, Hudson Yards in New York City, once touted as a model for futuristic living, has drawn criticism in 2024 for its underwhelming sustainability results. A New York Times investigation in September 2024 revealed that, despite claims of smart energy management, the development's luxury condos use 40% more electricity per unit than the city average, largely due to floor-to-ceiling glass and inefficient HVAC systems. The promised rainwater recycling system, a centerpiece of their sustainability marketing, operates at only 25% of design capacity due to maintenance issues. The site's concrete-heavy construction resulted in high embodied carbon, with no offsetting measures reported in the 2024 lead audit. Residents have also complained about persistent overheating and high utility bills, undermining claims of efficiency. Experts point out that cosmetic green features like rooftop gardens can't compensate for fundamental design flaws, making Hudson Yards a cautionary tale for greenwashing in high-end real estate. 8. Missed the mark. Tiny homes with hidden environmental costs. Tiny homes have exploded in popularity as a supposed sustainable alternative, but recent studies reveal a more complicated reality. A 2025 analysis by the Environmental Research Letters found that many mass-produced tiny homes use cheap, imported materials with high embodied carbon, negating much of the environmental benefit from their small size. The manufacturing process often involves significant transport emissions, with some units shipped over 2,000 miles before being installed. Insulation is frequently subpar, leading to higher energy use for heating and cooling compared to similarly sized apartments. Wastewater handling and off-grid solutions are often inadequate, resulting in pollution risks in rural areas, according to a March 2025 NPR investigation. While well-designed tiny homes can be green, the majority of models surveyed in 2024 and 2025 failed to deliver on their eco-promises when full lifecycle impacts were considered. This disconnect has prompted calls for stricter standards and transparency in the booming tiny home industry.